All right, Napa Valley just got even better with a new museum all about art and culture. Ashley Williams, also all about art and culture, is live in St. Helena this morning, giving us a little look at the exhibit dedicated to Julia Child. Hey, Ashley.
This is cool. Yeah, you know, John, I'm all about art. I'm about culture. I'm also about food. Did you know that Julia Child was one of, well, the first major chef on television? It is true. We're just kind of in the very beginning stages of this incredible journey that you can see at the MAC in St. Helena. This is Laura. Laura, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
The executive director at the MAC, of course. This is a brand new exhibit, and this is exciting for so many reasons. Obviously, there are a lot of people out there who love food, but there's so many people who love Julia Child, and to get an understanding of who she was in her adolescence, and then of course at the height of her career, it's all under one building. You can see it all.
It's amazing, and we're so proud because we just opened this museum. We've been around for over 50 years in Yountville, but we are the newest museum of art and culture on Highway 29 St. Helena, and it's not every day you open a new cultural institution these days, so we're very proud.
Yeah. So I think we should take a walk around and look around. The Julia story, it begins this way. What can people experience, at least walking through the journey?
People will really be immersed in Julia's life. They'll see her early days. They'll see her meeting Paul when she was in the OSS. They were dispatched to Ceylon in China. They will then see their first amazing meal in La Rouen, Le Caron in Rouen, France. And we actually have virtual reality that projects that first meal onto the plate, so you can just sort of be in Paul and Julia's chairs.
Yeah, I was going to say, those are the chairs, and of course, the projector. I mean, such an immersive experience. I love it.
People love that, and it just you can hear the chef explaining the meal that they're about to have, and this was the first experience that Julia had ever had with this kind of gourmet cooking.
I love it. Igniting a spark. We're going to keep kind of walking this direction. Again, immersive is such a key word here. There's that, but then also, imagine you come here and you could take a cool photo in a bathtub with your significant other?
Paul and Julia always famously sent out these Valentines, and people love to have their photo taken in the bathtub so that they can, I mean, how often do you get to do that? And then this, of course, is one of our most popular elements, which is Mastering the Art of French Cooking, the giant cookbook. A cookbook that anybody can read, no matter how hard it is.
Yeah, we're going to pause because take a look at this, guys. Massive cookbook, and you can, in fact, flip those pages. And there it is. It flips. I mean, for any chef out there watching right now, this is the place to be, to see some of those original recipes.
Oh, yes, and you can smell some of the original recipes as well. You can really see how she evolved. She meticulously tested everything, and that was a very important component in her success. There's also an interactive screen here where you can devise your own meal. Flying Fish Exhibitions created this, and by the way, this is the iconic pegboard, which you don't want to miss. Then we're in Julia's kitchen, and you don't want to welcome to Julia's kitchen.
Welcome to Julia's kitchen, guys. This is a replica of the kitchen, but you guys, you could open up the refrigerator. You can see food.
You can see food. You can see all sorts of wonderful video. There's all things to discover in here, and you can be on camera. So if you want to be here,
something we're used to. So there we are. Now this is kind of a unique experience for me because I'm not usually in the kitchen. So let's pretend I'm doing something. How do I look there, guys? Do I look okay? Like I know what I'm doing. Okay. We'll pick up the stove top there. Oh, the knife. Oh, I am not Michael Marks. Let's put that down. An American icon, truly. Again, adolescence to the height of her career. Julia Child. Hey, come with me really fast. We do have to wrap it up. But right here, behind the wall, there's a cafe. This is really cool. I'm going to leave it just there because there's something special about this cafe. We're going to talk about it in the next hour. Courtney and John, back over to you.
Cool. Okay. That is really cool.
Right?
Thank you very much, Ashley.
All right, so earlier we saw Napa Valley's new Arts and Culture Museum, but now we're heading next door because there's a new cafe.
Yes, Ashley Williams is live this morning in St. Helena checking out a spot that is led by a Michelin-Recognized team. Hey, Ashley.
Popping in that pank.
And hopping, y'all. Okay, let me say this, though, but leave it to me to say that the coffee is on point. Meanwhile, it's a Michelin star chef who's behind Get to Chef Tessier in a moment, but guys, it is busy here this morning in St. Helena. This is called the Understudy. Again, this is adjacent to the MAC, which is where we just saw the Julia Child A Recipe for Life exhibit. So now, after you walk through and learn more about Julia Child, come in and get some Michelin dining. But the cool thing is you don't have to necessarily pay the Michelin prices, if you know what I'm saying. I want to bring in Philip Tessier, the chef and partner of the Understudy, but also you're behind Press, which is in fact a Michelin star restaurant. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming this morning.
Absolutely. So the Understudy, I think the name kind of speaks for itself, but tell me a little bit about this concept.
Yeah, so for us, this is basically a culinary playground. So for those who know the space, used to be Dini DeLuca or Gary's. So we've really resurrected this space, long anticipated project. But over on this side here, we have our butcher shop. So here is basically a place to either come and grab some cheese and charcuterie for the day, or also to come in and grab something for dinner at night. We have our wine display here, which is a little dangerous if you're into wine, just a really eclectic collection from across the world. The teaching kitchen's behind these doors. We have our first event there this Saturday, National Caviar Day with Tsar Nikolai, so we'll be out on the patio doing a little bit of nitrogen ice cream and serving caviar bumps, so super fun.
I love caviar. Speaking of caviar, you have some incredible dishes on display for us this morning. Your awesome chefs are back here working hard this morning. Tell us about some of the dishes you have out.
Sure, so the cafe is really the heart of the space. The food here is really meant to be like Michelin level quality, but totally playful, fun, really approachable. So we have some different jars here meant to share our trout rillette with trout roe. We have beet with horseradish. We have duck rillette with roasted shallot. Breakfast items will be like French toast sticks, kind of like, slightly better than McDonald's.
Yeah.
Those are good. And then we have avocado, kosher toast, pig's ears, which came to acclaim next door at Press. And then the pièce de résistance, if you will, is the caviar corn dog, which is a super fun, playful item, which you must try today.
Okay, so we're going to do that right now. We have about 30 seconds or so to wrap this up. So, Chef, I'll let you. Okay, there it is. So, okay, now, John, do you remember the first time you tried caviar? It was on the show.
Yes.
We're going to take it up a notch here.
Okay.
You guys, look at this. Caviar corn dog.
Oh. Now,
Bon
I feel
appetit.
like you're taking it up a notch, not me, because I'm not tasting it yet.
It's a messy one.
Corn dogs should never be served any other way than with caviar on it. That is incredible. The Understudy. I'm trying to be polite in front of you, Chef.
I appreciate that.
A foot in my mouth. All right.
This is meant to be fun, right? It's a
Okay,
playground.
good,
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Again, in St. Helena, how can people find the cafe? How can they find you?
Yeah. So we're right here off of 29, just south of St. Helena. Go and check out under-study.com. You can see our teaching classes, everything that's coming up in the next few weeks.
I never thought I'd be speaking with my mouth full in front of a Michelin star chef. Thank you so much, Chef. I appreciate you. It's all on the website, gooddaysacramento.com. I promise you, you will not regret coming to St. Helena to experience it all. Do you have caviar everywhere? Probably. Am I good? Okay.
I like
Back
the
to you
idea
guys.
of hot dog on a stick
John?
having ketchup, mustard, and caviar. And
Wow.
And caviar.
Yeah.
It's so good.
thank you,
Phenomenal.
Ashley.